Hello, Lisa here again with my friends at allfreecrochet.com. I'm here to show you a tutorial on the moss stitch. Excuse me. Okay, well, we start out with a starting chain. Should be an odd number of stitches. I've started out with 15. And now you need a foundation row with the moss stitch. So what we're going to do is single crochet in the third chain from the hook. And I'm using a large hook. I'm using a size N hook just for the purpose of the tutorial, because the stitch seems to show up a little bit better just for the visual with the learning. All right, so you're gonna, we single crochet in the third chain from the hook. We're going to chain one, skip a chain, single crochet in the next one. And we're going to repeat that across. Chain one, skip a chain, single crochet. I had worked up a swatch earlier with the normal size hook that I would use for this weight of yarn. And although it's easy enough to do when you're doing it, when it's right in front of you, but I thought on video this showed up a little bit better. Like I said, for the sake of teaching it, I switched up to a bigger hook. Okay, once we end with the single crochet, and now we're going to chain two, which counts as the turning chain and the first chain. That's why we're chaining two, and then we're going to turn. So with single crochet, normally you would chain one and turn, but since we got our chain one for the turn, but we chained two because now we're going to skip the first stitch and we're going to single crochet into the chain one space. You can see if I stretch these a little, you see the spaces where we had our chains from on the previous row. So we're going to single crochet into that space. And chain one, skip the single crochet and crochet right into the chain one space. Chain one and continue across like that. Okay, once we get to the last chain space, we single crochet in it, chain one, and then what you're going to do is single crochet in the top of the two chain that we did to turn. You're going to single crochet in the top chain, in the second chain. There you go. And then you chain two and turn, and just repeat that pattern row. Your pattern row being skip the first single crochet into the chain one space, chain one, single crochet into the chain one space, chain one, and repeat across. And as you can see, I'm going to stretch out the fabric a little bit so you can get a good look at what your moss stitch is going to look like. See here, if I stretch it out, you can see the pattern where you're working alternating rows into that chain one space. Ends up being alternating on each row. And of course it's a tighter stitch when you use a proper size hook, but like I said, for the purpose of the teaching it, I wanted to use a bigger hook so that would be easier to see where the chain one spaces were. And that is your moss stitch, and have fun with it. Thank you very much.